What's up guys, Geeky Boy here, and in today's video I'm going to be giving my review on chapter 377 of the Hunter x Hunter manga, which is called Scheme. Before we get started, feel free to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and just comment down on what you thought of the chapter as a whole. And also feel free to click down on the link to my Facebook page and like it. I would really appreciate it. Alright guys, let's get started. So pretty much this chapter started off with Fugetsa, ninth prince, basically telling her mother that she wants to put on like a musical for the banquet that's coming up this Sunday. And basically her mother just told her, okay, that sounds like an awesome idea. I just need to run it by your father and whatnot. And pretty much this is where Fugetsa kind of says, like, you know what, like I understand that this is actually she's kind of scared. Like, I'm scared in a sense that, like, you know, this is a succession work and everything, and you know, whoever wins this is going to be the next king. And basically she just storms out, and basically she's like talking like to herself and not whatnot. And basically she says that like her mother was no help to her. And this is basically when she's actually talking to Melody. She's using that little device that she found in the last chapter, like clicking at it, and basically she's like, you know, clicking, and then it's like it's a way for Melody to hear what Fugetsa is saying. So pretty much this whole like plan is to get Fugetsa and 10th prince like away from the secession war, like escape the secession war pretty much. So pretty much Melody is trying to like figure out like this all this other aspects to it. But then again, we actually pan on over to the next part, which actually shows one of the Hunter Association members, Kenny, basically saying that, hey, you know, there was actually a person that suddenly appeared, and we don't know who that person is. And basically Melody and the Hunter Association member basically both agreed that it's more than likely the 10th prince. So pretty much like now that they have like that kind of, Melody kind of has that ability, that knowledge that the 10th prince has, that like ability to transport that can really help them in helping both 9th and 10th prince escape this secession war. But the only problem is that Melody doesn't know Fugetsa's Nenbeast's ability. He doesn't know at all, so he needs to kind of figure that out. So pretty much that's all we got for the whole princess part regarding this chapter. And now we actually get to like the second half of the chapter, which was the spiders. We get to see them again, and basically we have them like at a table, and you know who's there? Illumi's there, and of course his brother Kalotu is also there as well. And pretty much Crollo's just discussing like, hey, you know, so we basically searched the entire floor. We're looking for a guy that's like super tall, but we haven't found him. And pretty much he goes on to say like the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floor are actually guarded by mafia men. So pretty much we need to get to like the upper floor so we can search these other areas to find Hisoka, because of the fact that Hisoka did kill like Krotopi and Shalnark. So he wants his revenge on Hisoka for killing all the 2 troop members like right away. And on top of that, like we actually get like what Illumi was he was there for. Basically Illumi had a contract with Hisoka saying like, oh, if Hisoka dies, I get like his money and I get that reward. And pretty much Hisoka wanted to kill Illumi at one point, and basically I guess this is why Illumi decided to join like the spiders to help find Hisoka. But at the same time he basically said like, oh, I don't really know his exact location. And then we actually get on like a pan over like these group of people like with the like roses on like their head, their chest and arms. They come out of nowhere and pretty much actually just tell like Crollo, be like, hey, you know, I know who you guys are, I know what you guys did, but I think you guys should get up and leave because this is our table, we have it reserved and whatnot. And pretty much this is where like that one guy, the leader I guess of the roses group, basically tells like Hisoka, all right, well, I can help you find them. I have more access to like different areas as opposed to you. You know, we can have a ticket to get to different the 3rd, 4th, or 5th floor, whatever the case may be. And pretty much from there, Crollo just said, you know what, I don't want to do this. I decline your offer. but at the same time, like, how do I get to the first floor? And basically the leader of the Roses group basically was like, don't get cocky, so basically from there, the spiders, they decided just to get up from the table and just walk away. And pretty much from there, the leader from the group says that these guys are kind of like, they're not protecting their nen or anything. They're like showing it, so they don't want to make a move on them. But at the same time, one of the members of that group basically said like, hey, you gotta you need to tell the boss. He's like, oh, what do you want me to tell him? He's like, all right, well, I don't like bloodshed and whatnot. He's like, oh yeah, stop. He was like basically saying, stop lying, you do like it, you're a liar. So basically we have like a part where we have Crollo basically telling everyone and the spiders saying, hey, I want you guys to go search and find me Hisoka's head. I want his head delivered to me. But at the same time, like, I'm the one that wants to kill Hisoka. So basically we have like where that one girl, I can never remember her name, Shizuki, and Bono, the guy that has like the skeleton, what was it, the thing, the arm, the bandage all around him, I can never remember his name. But anyway, he said has a transformation that he can transform into different things, but he doesn't know how to use it as like a strategy. So basically this is where Shizuki basically asks Crollo, hey, so can you show me my fortune again? And basically Crollo was just like, you know what, I can't show you your fortune because it has disappeared. So what I've kind of figured out was maybe Hisoka maybe killed Neo, because Neo is the one that had that fortune teller ability. I mean, if the owner of the Nen ability dies, then the Nen ability disappears from the book, which was mentioned back in the York New arc. So pretty much that's all we got from that aspect. So this chapter was just honestly amazing. I really like the fact that we got not only the princess like subplot, and then of course the spiders arc coming in for it. And then at the end of the chapter, it basically said things are about to get really complicated, which is kind of crazy because I mean it's already complicated as it is, and now just adding the spiders and whatnot, and then of course the princes and they're fighting for survivalship pretty much. So I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm actually excited for the next chapter 378. So anyway, those were just like a little overview of what the chapter was about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below, like the video, and also feel free to subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. I realize I'm not making as many videos as I would like to, because of the fact that I'm with school and everything. But at the end of the day, I'm just doing this for fun, so you never know, like famous or anything like that. Anyway, I'm just rambling on now. So anyway, feel free to also like my Facebook page down in the description below. Alright guys, I'm Geeky Boy, and have an awesome day or night whenever you guys are watching this. Peace.